What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Natalie Champagne. We're going to be playing a game on PTCGO today with Xander Pero's Regional Championship winning Espeon Garbless. Got a bunch of requests for this thing. While we're loading up here, going to show off these dope new stickers. Check them out in the Etsy store, man. I'm so excited about these. Got some sticker packs for sale. So if you guys are into stickers, sticker games, things like that, throw them on your binder, throw them on your car, all that cool kinds of stuff. I am just so stoked on those. Like, I just can't stop putting them on stuff. They look amazing. Super cool. We got a Tauros in here.
Yeah, there's a Tauros in there.
Get out of town. Tauros GX. This might just be my new favorite deck. Look at him.
You're playing Buzzrock right now, I think.
Oh, no.
So he's just a free prize boy.
So you're telling me that the Tauros was my least best starter here in this situation. Oh, well, I do love Tauros. We've got a beautiful rainbow rare Tauros, and we are playing on Natalie's account right now. Many of you may have noticed, because apparently I do not have Espeon GXs on my account, and that could be because I am not the biggest fan of this deck.
Yeah, I had to trade back for one of these too. I got rid of mine. I won't need these ever again.
I cannot be a denier any longer, though. You get 2 finishes, 1 and 2 spot of a regional championship. I've got to start taking the deck seriously. So here we are playing a game with Espeon Garbodor. Definitely feels a little bit out of place for me. It is not a regular play for me, but I do love the fact that it plays Garbodor. I think Garbodor scored. Oh, looks like we're playing a Buzzgarb. That's what's up. The superior Buzzwole deck, in our humble opinions. Maybe mine. I don't know. Natalie's. I don't know. I feel like they both have their time and their place.
Yeah. And
they're both very good.
I agree.
So definitely a good deck. So shout out to my opponent. Ham and Cheese 113.
Good deck.
You are playing a good deck. How do I tell them that?
You have a good deck.
You have a good deck.
We passed.
Let's
now it looks like
go.
Now it looks like you're just being mean.
Let's go. Parallel City. Yep. Take me down to the Parallel City where the... All right, here we go. We're going to do...
Put the full stone on that Garb, or that Tauros. You want him out of there.
Yep. And then let's just Cynthia. And we cannot win this game. Nope. So we can't win this turn. No. So I think I can horn, but I think I'm going to go in with an Espeon.
Oh, okay.
They scooped her up. We're going to roll one more time and see what we can do. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Espeon Garb. Deck is busted. You saw just them just looking at Tauros. They got scared.
No, man.
They were shaking in their boots. They didn't know what to do when they saw that Tauros GX. They were all like, oh no, what will our Trubbish do? Oh my goodness. Natalie against Pain Chips. Pain Chips
looks
with
like me.
the Pikachu coin. Your avatar does look like you, Natalie.
Looks precisely like me.
Look at that. Blonde hair, black glasses, pretty similar attributes. Yep. I like it. Alrighty then, what do we got going on here?
You opened the one of Bridget. No.
Would have been busted. Opening Bridget without Lele is awesome. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I would have just 3 Trubbish. Is that what you? I feel like you probably get an Eevee and do the energy evolution as well. It does depend on what you're playing against.
3 Trubbish.
All right, we started Lele this time, and no other basics, so we're gonna have to go in with the young Lele start.
We got our top deck.
We do have a float stone in hand, so if we top deck an Eevee, and we're playing against Greninja, this should be a pretty good matchup, I feel like. They have to play items down. We're attacking with non-EXs. We also have Garbodor. We also have Divide. We have some things going with us. Sure. I also love the combination of Tauros and Garbodor together, because Tauros can go in and just start going ham. And then if they attack into it, I can GX. I do like that too. Okay. Yep. So they just passed. Feel like I have to end, though.
You do have to end.
I do have to end.
They could be sitting on stuff that's okay.
They probably are sitting on things that are... But they benched this, which makes me think they are not. So, I don't know. You want to wait one turn?
They might still have... No, I don't think you do.
I don't think I do either.
If they just have Frogadier in hand, they're fine.
Uh-huh.
So you should end.
So should I attach...
They probably just didn't want to lose.
Attach the Psychic, though. I feel like then I could at least go 2, 4, 6, 8, and like attack out a... I could knock out a...
I would do that. And then
that seems fine.
I think you end. You can't, if he just has Frogadier,
then
you're like,
right, then that felt like really silly, yeah. So, Oh, yeah. Love it, man.
Next turn, you can go Bridget.
I can go Bridget. DCE. So, see, this was the plan all along.
Okay.
So, yes, I am going to end this turn without using my Tapu Cure GX.
Are you sure?
I
think that was a misplay.
Positive.
Yeah, see.
So, we got the Brooklet. What are they going to play out of hand? Just them benching the Finny makes me think
No, their hand was probably not good.
Probably not good.
But if all they needed was a Frogadier. So.
But they got Staryu here.
Froakie.
That means that they're probably going Frogadier. Yep. So they are good to go here. But that is totally acceptable because we've got Lele, DCE. We're going to knock out this Frogadier here. Hopefully they prize 2 Frogadiers, but I feel like all of the times that I've played Greninja lately, they just never prize them.
They don't prize them.
Not a single one. They just go 1, 2, 3. All 3 Frogadiers. Nope. They never have one in hand either.
You play 2 parallels. Oh.
Ooh, they prized one. What a treat.
Or they have one in hand.
All right, let's go check out the old deck. Do we have our Yeti in here? We do. There is the Bridge Yeti. Okay, so we got that. Then we will, go fetch her with our Lele. Computer, stop lagging. All right, here we go. Yes, we'll play a supporter card. We'll go get one.
For one Bridget.
One Yeti Snow Monster. Here she is. Bring her out. Bring her out. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to need at least 2 Trubbish or probably an Espeon. All right, this all feels acceptable. This Lele is getting hit next turn, but I feel like I just go DC on the Lele, and that's what we got to do.
And then next turn you can...
And the Eevee, we probably need the Eevee, right? Or do we just go all Garbs? Probably need the Eevee.
I feel like you go Eevee.
But it doesn't really matter.
Divide at like...
Let's just go here. I'm not attaching to the Eevee, so...
Not. And then they'll Shadow Stitch probably next turn. Maybe not, though. Considering you're playing a Garb deck, they might not Shadow Stitch.
Let's go with the Eevee.
I think you're good.
It's whatever. I want to have one out eventually.
We'll see how this goes.
Then we're going to go here, and we're going to knock it out.
We're going to Tapu Cure.
That doesn't feel great considering I'm about to get clocked in the head next turn with a Greninja. But it's fine. We'll take it. That's what we got to do.
You got the turn 2 knockout on a Frogadier. That's good.
I did get a turn 2 knockout on a Frogadier, considering I'm playing an Espeon deck. Evolutionary Beverage. Oh, no. There is a Greninja there on the bench with that looming Tapu Fini GX. We just pulled one of these recently, which was great because I have a full art one now. Opponent's going to end my hand away. Dang, that was a good hand. We had Garb in hand. We had all the things we needed.
He's back.
This hand is totally appropriate and also acceptable. My opponent has 2 Greninjas out now. Enhanced Hammer. No! Stop that. But did they miss the energy?
They might have.
Did they miss the energy? Miss it. Just miss it,
Doesn't
man.
have it.
Doesn't have it.
Let me see that discard.
They would have slammed that.
Let me see that discard. 2 items.
They have 2 items, 1 energy down. They're going to get another Froakie. Did they get the energy? Are they just kind of, oh yeah, this is why
Glowstone Garb.
I don't like Greninja. Okay. All right, here we go with the Garbodor. And I think that we're just, Brooklet Hill, I'm not getting anything out of here.
Just take a look-see.
I feel like, I just slapped that Flowstone down immediately.
Yes.
And then I'm going to end, and then I'm also going to, they play Enhanced Hammer. That's like a little bit troubling. But I feel like I just got to go ham Lele here and just attach a DCE and keep rolling with it.
Yeah, because you want your Psychics.
If they evolve next turn, like I'm not going to get to keep my Psychic Energy for that. So we know we're not getting that.
Not necessarily, but...
Let's play that. Let's Field Blower that. I should have probably attached the Choice Band and then Field Blower that as well.
You can put the Choice Band down for anywhere.
Oh, I guess
I would put it on a Lele or something.
Probably the Lele feels fine. Yeah.
You're probably not going to attack with the
other
one.
And then, do you think we put the DC? Yeah, because I can't Energy Evolution anymore, so I do put it here now.
You put the DC down.
I could put it here, but this is probably better.
There.
Yep. And then let's go to end town, and we're just going to hope.
Ooh, parallel.
Parallel. At this point, do we do the other side of Parallel and remove our Lele from play? I feel like I do.
I think here, yeah. If he would have had more Frogadier in play, I say...
The Finny, right. The Finny doesn't really matter. And they could always Rescue Stretcher that back. I feel like that doesn't matter at all. So I feel like I do this. Yeah, let's flip it around town. And then we're going to remove our own Lele. I didn't really want him there anyway. And then we will Ham Lele, Energy Drive.
This is a Lele Garbodor deck.
This is a Lele Garbodor deck. Lele is a dependable fellow. I do like this. Energy Drive gets there. We are just going to keep putting some damage on and hope that the young Garbodor can take us there. But these Greninja decks are playing pretty decent counts of Field Blower. I should be playing 3.
They are playing 3.
So
usually.
Almost all of them are playing 3 now, which means that they probably are having access to it whenever they want. Because see, throwing the DCE down on the Lele was the play there. I mean, I wasn't going to end into anything else. A Psychic Energy without my abilities, I'm not going to be able to confuse it. And then even poking this for 30 and confusing it is like not worth it. It's not that great. They're just going to evolve out of it. And then
now you can have your Psychic for the Trubbish.
Exactly. I could just save it for that. Or I could attach 1 here.
If he doesn't knock it out.
And decide to go in again.
Field Blower Energy.
Yep. I could go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
you get
12.
A DCE.
What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I need a DCE to knock it out.
You get a DCE, you can't knock that out.
Could knock it out with the DCE, but that feels a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
Only got 2 DCs in deck, and then I'd be sycamoring away a Psychic.
You do play Super Rod, though.
Which I don't. I do play Super Rod. That's good to know.
Just Moonlight Slash.
So I feel like they just got the Moonlight Slash.
They return the energy, so now you don't do that.
Okay, so I do not do that. I feel like I could go in here just with another. I could knock out the Staryu. I feel like I like that. And just kind of force them to play some more cards here. Definitely like knocking out the Staryu. That is what the Staryu is what makes their. I'm gonna knock out the Staryu while attaching to my Espeon.
Yes.
Yep. So
you won't get to evolve it though with energy.
That's fine with me.
But you still want to do that.
Yep. Because this puts me in a good position here because now I can divide. So if they put out another Staryu, then I could just divide it for knockout, which is really good for me. And the reason I want to do that is because my opponent is depending on Starmie for their Field Blower turns. They want their Field Blower turns to be really good.
That's how they make their comeback.
Exactly. Is that they're going to do things like N, and then they're going to hit their Field Blower, and then they're going to go, oh yeah, Starmie, Space Beacon, oh, double Water Streaking. Yeah, and that's just like, that's that stuff I don't like, you know? That's just that stuff that I don't like to see. So we're not trying to have that happen right now. Okay, very sparse looking discard.
They do play a lot of items, though.
They do. They will have to play them eventually. Now, I could retreat this Lele, hope it never sees the light of day again.
He doesn't really have anything.
It looks like my opponent does not have a lot going on, so they are just doing that. And they're attacking through this, the bad side, so that is great for me, too. I could just go Guzma, knock out this Froakie, but that feels bad. Let's actually start to pile on some damage. And I feel like I'm also... I could just Cynthia here, but I would like to Sycamore, but I think I saved my...
I think you
saved my resources. Yes, I'm not, like, in a lot of pressure here, so I think I just saved my stuff for another time. Let's go get the Espeon.
Yeah, I
feel like I just want that now, just to have it, so this doesn't get just like surprise Shuriken, like he's out of here.
And you could.
And then I want to Ultra Ball away, probably the Field Blower and the other Trubbish.
No, you gotta hold that Trubbish, man.
Gotta hold that Trubbish thing. I play Super Rod. I could save the Guzma too.
When he knocks out the Lele,
probably
you want to be able to put down another Trubbish, so I feel like because you need to.
I got 2 items
Trash
down.
Lynch is going to be your main at the end, I believe.
You're right.
I don't know.
But I'm going to end up Sycamoring next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to get rid of the Field Blower. And because like the Guzma's not going to do anything with this hand. I'm not really going to be knocking anything out, so I need to Sycamore. So we're just assuming that that's going to be the maneuver here. I want to get the Espeon.
I agree.
And then I want to attach the Psychic to my Trubbish. And then what's...
You could attach the Psychic to your
Espeon. I could.
Just to guarantee yourself a knockout with Divide next turn.
Right.
Pretty much guarantee it.
Right.
Because if you divide, let's see, if you divide, you're gonna attack. Are you gonna attack into this Greninja?
Yeah.
Okay, if you attack into the Greninja,
I could confuse it.
You're doing.
But that doesn't do anything. Yeah. No,
he just retreats. He has an energy in hand.
So let's do this.
You do 60, and he'll have 50. That math doesn't
right.
Really
2, 4, 6, 120. I feel like
you could still divide and put the other damage on the other.
I could put the energy onto my Lele.
No.
And do 2 what?
That's gonna get knocked out regardless. You're just wasting all that energy.
2, 4, 6. And then I could divide for a lot.
You could divide, but I feel like divide's still good because
I can knock out both of these.
I think
with divide.
I think because divide, you put the other damage on the other Greninja, so that they're both within striking distance.
Okay.
Especially with Psychic. Let's see. Wait.
Right.
You'd be putting 50 and then 50, 120.
That's fine.
Yeah, because that puts you in a knockout range with Psychic if he keeps an energy on the.
I'm fine with it. Let's go. We'll put him up at 120, giving my opponent these 2 prizes, but they're, it's fine. The 3-shot, the Lele. The Lele has put in
a lot of work.
A good amount of work here. I feel like we had a lot of different routes we could have taken, and like neither of them are necessarily wrong. It's just like trying to figure out which one's the most optimal here.
If he didn't get a basic water, he's gonna have to sacrifice his splash energy to get the knockout, which means that he won't be getting his guys back. Yeah, let's see.
Right.
So that's good.
I have to imagine that he's gonna keep that there.
No, because he won't.
He has to. You're right.
Unless he has a field blower, so.
Right, he has to return it. Right, to do the 60. Whew. Yeah, that stadium actually put in a lot of work there. That was pretty good. Definitely liked that. So, because that made it so that, they had to return it every time, and they won't have to. They could have just done, 80, and then.
Right. Another item. 4 items down now.
4 items. That's nice. Good. So they're evolving up that. I wouldn't have gotten that double knockout anyway. Probably.
I think putting the 50 and 50 on each.
Ooh, N. The Greninjas, damaging the Greninjas is definitely good.
You can't really one-shot them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a great rip. Oh, look at this in your account.
Yeah,
Didn't even know that you had one of those. So that
is
pretty cool.
I got it out of a locked pack.
Oh, they say they don't want to give up their Greninja at all costs.
At all costs.
That seems interesting. So, to say the least, here,
you divide.
I probably do divide and just say, you know what, that's what we're going to do. And I will just Cynthia as well. That probably feels fine. So, we're going to throw that there and then just Cynthia, see what we end up hitting, see if we can evolve our Garbodor. I could have Ultra Balled for it, but I didn't feel like discarding any of those things. We are just going to slap that down now that we have it. And then I probably divide and put 5 here, and you think 50 onto the other one. That feels fine. I definitely want to mow down as many of these as I can.
You've got how many? He's got 8, or he's got 4 items down.
My opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
So 2 more, and you're within knocking out range of him.
Divide GX. Yes, I am aware that this is my only GX attack. 1, 2, a 3, a 4. And 5, yep, so we're going to knock that buddy out. And then put 5 more over here, downtown.
And this is good math because, never mind. Wait. No, never mind. But that's what you need still.
Feels fine.
You want to put as much damage on those as possible.
Yeah. Want to soften them up, make them easier for Garbodor to knock out. So this way I need to do 120. If they have 6 items in the discard pile, I knock them out with Garbodor.
And eventually they will get to that 6.
And they will get to that 6. For sure. So that is going to... they're going to return my Espeon back to where he came from. And that is totally A-okay with me. That does not really bother me at all. Going to promote my Garbodor. Clearly they are not really drawing too much else here. They just continue to just pile things on like that. So now...
I say you start swinging with Garb.
Probably start swinging with Garb. They don't really have an easy way to knock it out. And then I could bench just my other Trubbish.
Yeah, I like that.
And just say, like, well, we got all our Psychics back in the deck, so let's just go hard. I'm going to do that there. Ultra Ball probably for an Espeon and then just discard it. Like, I don't... Or the Drampa.
Get rid of
Drampa. Yep. He feels good. Let's get rid of him. Throw a Float Stone onto my Garbodor there. And then Sycamore... into
the choice. Oh no,
the choice band.
I wouldn't put that there.
Why?
Because now you're not two-shotting that type of lily.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. I threw that down really quick.
That's okay.
I wasn't really thinking, but
you could always retreat to the other one with a choice band next turn if you wanted to.
Yep.
So.
The reason why I did it is case I thought that
they could stick it.
They could stick it here, and I could just be in like a weird spot. So I was like assuming that they were just gonna retreat.
They probably are. I don't think they're gonna keep it active, but
which is why I put the Float Stone here. I was assuming that I would be able to clean that up with something else. Yeah.
I think next turn you Guzma knock it out with the choice banded one, because if he probably doesn't have much.
Right.
And that way you put it down to 1 prize. All you have to do is knock out 1 more Greninja, which is not hard.
Right. Right. No, I'll stand by that. The attachment of the float stone there.
That's fine.
I had my reasons for doing it. Like, I did just throw it down, but I was thinking that, like, I would want to be able to pivot to something else if I had to. And I was just knowing that they were going to bring up their Greninja and that it was going to be not very good against that. So here they go. They're probably just going to retreat here. I do have Guzma, Choice Band, Psychic, and the Garbodor to clean up this one. If they don't play any item, and this, you could just see how much pressure Trash Lance Garbodor puts on these decks.
Right, and he's barely played any items.
He doesn't even have any items played, really. It's just 120 hit points. It's like you're walking on glass here. You just got to be so careful with your items. 60 damage. They still haven't been able to Field Blower. If they do play Field Blower, that's another item in the discard pile for me. So it's just a win-win scenario for me. I really can't get myself into a bad situation. So let's just go ahead, take that Feeny out.
His best turn would be Field Blower, double Shuriken on those guys, but then you even have another Garbodor.
Right.
And you probably have to play at least one item to do that.
So here we go. We got the Tapu Fini knockout. Now, my opponent could end me to 1. Nobody likes an end to 1.
You have a pretty good board, though,
but
now.
I do have a pretty decent board. I've got some attackers out. I mean, this could unravel pretty quickly.
2 Shuriken, a Field Blower, and an end to 1 would be the most brutal turn he could do.
But I felt like
that Choice Band. Oh yeah.
I felt like the power turn kind of had to happen there while I had it on the. I mean, you pretty much want to take out that GX when you get it.
Right.
Whenever you see your opponent play it down. Because that
was good because you had 3 prizes, and now all you have to do is knock out 1 more Greninja.
For sure. Eventually, they're probably going to get me there with their items. Ooh, they have the Espeon. Are they going to devolve me?
They might be Sycamoring.
Oh, they could. Nope. Here comes the Espeon. He's weak to Psychic. My opponent is going all out here on the devolve strategy. They are planning on trying to hit
the guy. Even then,
but even then, they don't. They would only devolve.
Need 2 Shuriken.
And my opponent can't do it. They can't Field Blower double Shuriken this turn and devolve with Espeon. They would have to play something like Escape Rope to pull that off.
Right.
And there's no way that they play that. So I just think that I'm safe. They're just devolving, which I don't.
You just have it.
Then I just have it because I just put the guy right back down, and we are in. So that is fantastic. Good game to my opponent. Glad we were able to show off a good game with this Espeon Garbodor deck. So thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel. I will show off the list real quick so you guys can see what Xander Pero was working with to be able to win the
and
Portland.
It got second.
Yeah, apparently the same exact list got first and second. Who was second place? Do you know?
Coulter Decker.
His name was Coulter or
I think
something?
they're friends.
So cool. Definitely, shout out to those guys for doing awesome. Where is it?
It's
Espeon Garb. There.
Don't mess with my aesthetic I've got going on.
Oh, okay. So here is the Espeon Garbodor deck. It was able to get first place at the Portland Regional Championships. Thank you all for watching the video. Pretty decent deck. Not going to lie, it definitely is grindy, but Trash Lance is really good. Garbodor is really good, so it definitely has some good things going for it. Psychic type is really good right now as well. Make sure to check out the Etsy store in the description below if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter at EnjoyFriend and NataKazam. Thank you all for watching. Peace.